Welcome, guys.
What's going on, folks?
What's going on, people? We are back at it again. Catechism Tuesdays, week 27, week 34, week 41, week 48, week 52. I am John. This is...
I'm Ramon.
All right, man. So this is a little bit different of what we're going to do today.
So we're done. Right, so
we are done.
So we did all 52.
All 52. Today we really just want to highlight, the best of 2018 Catechism Tuesdays that we really enjoyed, that we liked. It was great discussion, great content. I guess before we kind of dive in, Pastor V, just what did you appreciate just about the Catechism in general?
Yeah, I remember when you had the idea for doing this, so props to you, John.
Hey, man. yes. Give my shout out in there.
That's right. I appreciate the project of going through it, and I've sort of paged through the Catechism in different places. This was helpful for me just to actually go through it, line by line, word by word, just appreciate what catechisms do, the ways in which they are helpful for forming and shaping faith, and sort of grounding us in certain essentials. But even more than that, essentials not just for what we believe, but how we live out our beliefs. Right. So I really appreciate that, and frankly, it also just inspires me to say we should keep doing catechisms. I think it gives reason for why we should continue to do these type of things and work out new catechisms for new generations.
Yeah. One thing I enjoyed about the Catechism, it was just good just going through it. There was some particular ones that were just really eye-opening for me. Some things I was like, this is interesting to talk about, and things that I would just this is good. Even probably some things that we probably would have worded, I think, a little bit differently. But nevertheless, it's still just good to just kind of go through. Here's one that I really, really enjoyed. It was week 31, and it talked about the Apostles' Creed and the idea of Jesus going to hell. Even our title says Jesus went to hell with exclamation points. And we kind of talked about that. I know that was one of probably, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the one that got the most feedback from you guys on social media. A lot of people had their thoughts about that. Jesus going to hell? Did he not, etc. So that was a really good catechism just to kind of go through that and to kind of discuss it and to interact with the people regarding that.
Yeah, that's good. You have others?
We got over two. I got a bunch. But week 32 was good. We talked about that one. We talked about justification and sanctification. Yeah. And I love that title, trust the process. Yeah. And
Lord is working.
Yeah, Lord is working. But I also talked about I'm a Sixers fan and trust the process. And it was just a good way to kind of tie into what the Holy Spirit ultimately does in our lives as we trust the process of becoming more like Jesus. But that one was good because it talked, justification and sanctification and kind of unpacking what that actually means and how we actually should kind of, those are not just, I remember we talked about those are not just terms that, just theological terms to just throw around for the sake of throwing around. They actually impact our faith. And if we truly rightly understand it, it actually is fuel for our faith. So that was a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
I really appreciate it.
Good deal.
What about you?
Yeah, so some of the ones that stuck out to me are, this is week 38, week 39. We talked about, do you struggle with prayer? Does God really hear your prayer? I think I like just how practical that is. We talk all the time about praying. And yet I think the reality is sometimes it's hard to pray. And we wonder, does prayer work? And so I love this opportunity to think through that and talk through that. Another one that I just noticed right now, week 44, one thing lasts beyond your wedding vows. Not an original thought to me, but one that stuck with me when I read it. It's the idea that the one thing that lasts longer than anything else is your baptismal vows, right? Even longer than your wedding vows. That one day all of us, the one relationship that lasts forever is Jesus and His church, and that sort of just affects a lot of the things a lot of the ways we view relationships. Certainly one of the things that should affect is how we view church.
That's good.
And then one last one here is week 47, the best meal you'll ever have. And as we're just talking through this idea that the Lord's Supper is a foretaste of what I think is a real reality, that we will feast with Jesus, and we will enjoy it forever. That communion is a taste of that best meal. So I just love some of that reflection in there. And some of the, I think the weeks before and after, I think we touched on that as well. So those are some good spots.
Those are some good catechism, man. I remember those. That was dope.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, this is what we want you to do. We gave you our favorite catechisms of the year. And again, there's 52 of them. So you can pick any one you like.
Yeah.
But we want you to tell us what you think your favorite catechism was. So get in the comments, let us know, give us the week, what impacted you about it, why did you like it, etc. We love to have a conversation just regarding what was the best catechism to you of 2018. So, hey man, I think that's it, bro. I don't got nothing else, man. I think this is like for real. I think this is
is
it. We out, man. So, as we always say, I am John. This is Pastor V. Catechism Tuesdays. Love God, love people. We are out.